Matt Janczuk with us right now. The car that is spinning behind him, that's right, needs to be spinning. That is not a Sportsman from this past year. We'll get to that in just a second. This is a nice problem to have. Matt, I asked him how many wins he had. I don't know, so I know how many I have. 3 heats and a feature. How you been, Matt?
I've been good, Doug. How are you?
Good. Last time I saw you was Super Dirt Week. What is it about you and that place up there at Oswego?
I don't know, just a lot of pressure, the big track, momentum, and it just suits our driving style. It gets slippery. It was fast early in the night this year, and we just, I don't know, just
okay.
good race car underneath us, and just bigger tracks. We always seem to do well at the big tracks, and it's all momentum, and my experience shines a little bit, especially when it gets slippery.
Okay. As far as the future, that is a big block behind us?
That's a big small block for Utica.
Big small block because it has the sump tank. Okay.
Yeah, we got a big block too, so just gearing up this winter to do some modified racing next year. What
changed? Because I know we've talked about this for a lot of years. What changed to make that something you could actually do this year?
Just help. We got great partners that are willing to help us, and we picked up some new sponsors with Extreme Auto Recovery, and Zielinski's Asphalt's been huge support for us, and just teaming up with the right people to make it happen. And really, it's finally everything's just taken 20 years to kind of mesh everything to get where we are for going into this off season, and just really fortunate to have the people around me and the timing to do it. It's like I'm running out. Brody's getting older and wants to get in a Sportsman car, so timing was right. Working with Tio, building good race cars, and just everything's kind of meshed.
Okay. What is it going to be like for you behind the seat? Because you have driven, is it 358, or did you actually drive a big block a couple times too?
So we drove Mike Troutschult's big small block at Utica a few times, which that also helped. A big thanks to him. People saw what we were able to do with that, and then I jumped in Nick Zielinski's 358 for the Outlaw weekend at Fulton. Ran unbelievably well there. Would have never expected to be in a podium finish there. So, just jumping in some different cars really helped open up, some other eyes to some sponsorship, and that's really kind of what made what happens happen, the last month or so.
So weekly at Utica Rome and maybe some traveling?
Yeah, we're going to race more this year than we did last year. That's why I wasn't really sure how many races I won, because we didn't race weekly, but we're going to race Utica Rome weekly. Got putting a big block car together here in another month or so. I have the engine. I sold my other car. Somebody showed up with some money and bought my other car, so I didn't expect to sell that. We were going to put the motor in it, and then it got sold. So I got to build another new car,
and that'll be the big block?
I'll put the big block in that car. We got 2 358s, so
wow.
We'll have one car that we're going to drive at Zielinski's, and we'll have a spare on the floor, and just figure out. I'm not sure exactly where we're racing, but definitely Utica Rome weekly, and some hit and miss shows. Want to try the big block, and might get out to Canandaigua with that to try that out.
That was going to ask you, so we are going to do some Hoosier tire stuff with that big block.
Oh yeah, and the small block stuff, obviously. That's really all there is to race with the small block is all Hoosier, so just really looking forward to this year. I'm excited. It's lit a new fire for me, and I'm really excited.
So I'd imagine for you, a guy who shows up now going, I can win tonight, I have what I need. What is that going to be like next year, coming in, maybe looking for your first top 10, top 5, stuff like that?
I mean, we had a lot of success this year in Mike's car and the 358, so I'm just hopeful to get a win this year. And I know everybody say that too. They're like, oh, you're going to get a win. And it's like, well, it's a whole different deal. You're racing against professionals
in a lot of cases,
for a living. So we were at Fulton, and I think I got up to 6th in the first 100, and I was looking around me, and there was everyone around me was races for a living. There's Stu Friesen, Matt Shepard, and Matt Williamson, Mike Mahaney. All those guys were the ones that were around me that I was racing with. So to come out of there with a top 3 was really, really cool for me.
Nice.
So I'm pretty optimistic that we do well this year, and hopefully if we get a win or two, that'd be just top it off.
And I would think too that with that result, had you made your decision yet that you were going modified at that point?
No, this all just
did that help?
I mean, I think it helped because I had some sponsors come forward after seeing what we did, with Mike's car, and that were willing to help out. We had some good deals come up to get some engines, and that's we were able to just put it all together. It just worked out. Okay.
Are we still in Hamilton?
Yeah, still working.
Still the police chief.
Yep,
okay.
4 more years of that, and then plans are to go work with Megan in the business.
Okay. Now I've done some ride-alongs with Matt. I've done ride-alongs actually a lot of places, as a matter of fact. Big fan of the police. What is the most, outside of On Patrol Live, what is the most realistic police drama on TV. We were joking about In the Heat of the Night. There's Blue Bloods. There's so many shows over the years. Is there one that tends to be more accurate?
I don't know. I'm not into much of the TV stuff to know. Like, it's just policing's now a lot different than it was when I started, and it's just it's a tough job for everybody to do, and I don't know. It's just you're thankful to have a job and try to be able to provide to the community you serve and the people you serve. And I'm in a really good place in Hamilton. And,
sure is.
They're very supportive of law enforcement, and that's all I can ask for is where I work. And surrounded by good employees. So.
All right. I'll make sure I get out and we get a chance to do it one more time.
Because
I wish you all had a chance to do it, because you really do get a different perspective, because you never know what you're coming up on. Even a standard traffic stop for a taillight could be an adventure, a domestic call, anything like that. So thank you for all you do, Matt. And man, I can't wait to see how this is going to work for you. Good luck with everything.
Thanks a lot.